Hey guys, how you doing? It's Jack back here again, and I got back from a awesome event this year, the BTS Show 2014, held in Coventry. I wasn't there for too long today, so I didn't really get the chance to look around or meet any faces, except one. And I don't know your name, but in case you do, comment your name and I'll sub you or whatever. Anyway, you could say I'm all arborealed out. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my hands on a sea darlingi juvenile, or at least the one that I wanted, because, well, there wasn't any in the size that I wanted, and I looked everywhere and I couldn't find one. I wanted one that was about, maybe 3 to 4 inches, a good sized juvie, and there was just none. So, I will get right down to it, and I will show you my pickups. Enjoy. So the first tarantula I got was from a store, or a stall, that specialised, it seemed to specialise in pokies, or old world, or pokies in general. And you will find it it was the stall full of pokies. I think they had like Sofuskas, to Green Wasellis, I think some Regalis as well, and Striatas, and also Mirandas. And you would find it if you were looking through the front door, or if you're looking like into the room from the front door, it would kind of sort of be in the top left-hand corner. And I think there was a guy in a green t-shirt there, and he was selling a load of pokies, and for £20, I got this little guy, right here. This is a little juvie P. Miranda, the Bengal Spotted Ornamental. £20 for this. To be quite honest with you, I was expecting it to be a little bit more expensive, since they're not really the more common of the pokies. But I decided to get this because it was a good price. I mean, £20 for that size. I mean, right now it's about an inch and a half in leg span, so it's not very big. But I can't wait for it to get big, because when it gets big, it's going to have lovely patterns, like the spots in the patella, and the purple bits on the legs, and it's going to look very, very nice. And I'm not sure who the name of it or I got it from. If any of you guys can actually name it out, but from what I described of it, please say in the comments, because I'd really like to check that guy out if he's got anything interesting, like a website or something. But anyway, that was the first edition. Like I said, I wasn't able to get the sea darlingi, so I said if I couldn't find a sea darlingi, or if I didn't find a sea darlingi, then I will go on to getting a pink toe, and that's exactly what I got. A pink toe. This pink toe in particular, I got it from the Spider Shop stall, and it is a Avicularia species Quatara, which is the giant green pink toe. These are one of the more bigger avics. I think they get around 7-8 inches, so that's about a 20cm leg span. And yeah, what I really like about this specimen is that on the legs, I mean, you can't really see it right now because of the lighting in this room. It's not the best, but on the legs, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But as you can see, the legs, they're all kind of fuzzy, and it makes it look even cuter, to be honest. So, and I've always wanted another avic. I mean, I used to have an avic. I can't remember the genus name it was, but what species it was. But it was one of the rarer ones, and it was a sling, and it died. And I thought I'd get another one, because avics are fun to keep. This tarantula was £25, and which I was able to afford, thankfully. Yeah, so all arboreal that. I'm thinking about getting into some more arboreals in the future. Like more pokies and a few more avics, and maybe like some of the like the Piaminia and some of the other tarantulas like it, because they are really cool teas, and it's a departure from what I'm used to. I mean, all of these that you see here are terrestrials, and I've never really kept an arboreal before, aside from that aforementioned pink toe sling that died. So this will be an experience for me. So I'm going to start out with the pink toe, which is kind of sort of beginner, intermediate kind of sort of level, and then I've got one of the intermediate / experience kind of sort of tarantulas over there, and as you saw from the last video I made, I learned a bit from my brother keeping a regalis. And I learned a bit because basically all I did was I already had one of these, and what I did is I bought some of this substrate I also brought as well, and I basically sawed a cork bark tube, stuck it in diagonally, and there it is, and it's fine. And also, whilst I'm on the topic of enclosures, this enclosure I got was ready-made. They're really good looking. It's called Custom Aquaria. They're really good looking enclosures. I mean, one thing I don't like is how this lid. It's rather loose. I mean, all it takes is a little lift. I mean, if you look at that. I mean, it doesn't really feel too secure. Like, I feel like in the night, I mean, not saying I'm scared of spiders or anything, but this, the tarantulas, because tarantulas are very strong, and you might be able to maybe, like, lift the lid, because they've been known to do that in some collections, and escape. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this one, but this one was ready-made. It was 29 quid, and it looks very fancy. And yeah, so I had a good day. I am very happy with what I got, and I'm looking forward to raising them and having them in my collection. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, it was edited with iMovie, and I don't really have any photos, but I do have a couple that I shot with my photo camera, my proper camera, and I'm thinking about maybe swapping it out, you know, adding new cover photos, and changing. I'm also thinking about changing the name to the one that you see in the opening title of this video, which is Pokelemon, which is, and I'm sure you'll agree, an awful lot better than Tarantula Guy 1998, because I used the Tarantula Guy 1998 name as a kind of a sort of a placeholder. I mean, it's kind of sort of a cliche, if you know what I mean, in the tarantula hobby, for people to call themselves Tarantula Guy and then some number. So I'm thinking about changing it to something that I don't think anyone's used before. I mean, I don't know any YouTuber or famous tarantula YouTuber who calls themselves some insert name of genus here, Moan. But yeah, that'll be kind of cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed looking at my new additions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.